right, let's create drippy, bloody nails. So first we're gonna use black gel. This is Black Tie from Dipalicious. It is a 3-in-1, so it's base, the color, and top kind of all together. So when you do this on your nails, you don't actually need a base coat or a top coat. When I do it on my nails, I sometimes will use base because my nails personally, I have some problems with peeling from time to time, so I might use base for that extra security. And I like top coat because I like the extra shine, if you know what I'm talking about. So with a dark color, you want to apply thin coats because thick coats of a dark color are going to have some trouble curing. So let's start with thin coats. This here I am curing for I think I think I did like 20 seconds because a full cure wouldn't have left it sticky enough for the next layer. So I wanted to still have it a little bit sticky. And then I did a full cure on my second layer. So that's going to be about 30 to 45 seconds, depending on your lamp too, though. I can't remember. One lamp needs it for a full minute, another lamp only needs it for 30 seconds. The bottle says what you're supposed to do, so always follow the bottle's instructions. So see how I'm looking for the line of light? I'm checking to make sure that my gel is leveled so I'm not going to have any wonky things going on, especially because for this manicure we're going to use a matte top coat, and matte top coat needs to have a very smooth surface so that it doesn't look weird. And then some other tips for matte top coat could be to make sure it's level, that you're not applying too thick of a coat, because you could get some streaky looks or just everything seems more visible when it's matte. So when I apply this, you'll see I'm also going to look for the line of light to make sure that my matte top coat is nice and even. There I am checking the line of light. I didn't have any bumps. It looked pretty good to me. So I'm going to go in and cure that for 30 seconds. Again, check your lamp and read your bottle that you're using. So now I'm going to get this palette ready. This is from 30 Miles North. Love it. I will link the shop below. And I'm going to be using gel liners from Dipalicious as well. This color is called Red Hot because it is super red. And that's what we're going to use to make the base of our blood. And then this is a reflective glitter gel, Disco Inferno, and I put it on top of the red to make it pop just a little bit more. This is an extra step. You don't have to do it. I just did it because it also complemented the other nails that I had on when I did my manicure. There I have a nice, smooth, matte top-coated swatch stick, and we're ready to go. So I'm going to use a dotting tool here, and I love dotting tools. I cannot stress how much I love dotting tools. They make art so much easier, honestly. So you're going to see I'm just going to place where I want my dots. And now I'm going to use a smaller dotting tool to draw the lines back up towards the cuticle line. So you'll see what I mean by that. I'm just taking whatever excess gel I had from the dot and I'm starting my line to work its way back up towards the cuticle. You can definitely do this with a liner brush as well. I just found it to be really easy with the dotting tool. So if you ever find yourself struggling with a liner brush and controlling the brush, the dotting tool I liked so much more because it's just like a metal pointed tip pretty much. So I feel like it's a lot easier to control. Now where a liner brush is really handy is when I was doing this on my actual nails to get nice and tight to the cuticle line so that it was just a smooth transition and that there was no wonkiness going on. And you'll see I'm adding a 4th dot because I thought it was missing something. Alright, so gonna cure that quickly, not a full 30-second cure, just a 15-second cure to get it to stay in place and harden up a little bit. Alright, and now I'm gonna actually use my liner brush to get that reflective gel on top of the red. What I felt like was gonna really make this pop. Remember, you don't have to do this step. I just thought it was going to be a little bit more fun with the blood. Or should I say, like, fake blood. Okay, and now I'm going to do a full 30-second cure with this. That is the instructions for the reflective gel and the color gel as well. So I'm just going to do the 30 seconds. And you will need to top coat this design to make sure it stays there. So you just saw me show you the glossy top coat, and I'm going to just drop it onto my palette, make sure I cleaned it with some rubbing alcohol to have a nice clean surface. And so I'm going to take my glossy top coat and I'm going to just put some on the palette, and I'll be using my liner brush again so I can get all the details nice and close. And this part can be a little bit stressful because you don't want to get the glossy top coat on top of your matte finished nails. So if you do, don't worry, there are ways you can fix that. I'll show you one of the ways that I did that worked for me after trying and failing a few of the other ways. So just be patient with yourself. It's okay if you have a little oopsie daisy here or there. Because we do this for fun, right? I'm not a professional and I just do this for fun. So everything I say here, it's just what works for me. So definitely, find what works for you. So I used a dotting tool to clean whatever, I guess, I don't know, like mistake I made. So that was getting the glossy top coat on the mat. So I just used a dotting tool. It's a more angled dotting tool. It's not a fully rounded dotting tool. So I used that to clean up the extra glossy top coat, and it worked really well. I just made sure to wipe it off in between on my paper towel. All right, after curing top coat for 30 seconds, you're done. You have a completed design. Something to take note of is that the design is like a 3D design, so it is bumpy to the touch. I personally like this. It made the design feel more alive. I don't know how else to say it, and here it is with the light on because it's a reflective polish, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how this goes for you if you try it.